All right, good day, everyone. Thank you for joining today's session. I want to welcome you to another special edition of today's Gestpoint Real Estate Empowerment Program. For those of us that have been following right from the day one, like I said, that today is going to be the final training day of this empowerment program. And I believe you have benefited so far from this training. So, for every one of us that is joining this meeting now, as you are joining, I want you to drop your name and your location. Your name and your location. Your name and your location. Drop your name and your location. Today is going to be another powerful session. Like I told you, today is something that you cannot afford to miss. Today's training is a training that you cannot afford to miss. And in fact, every segment of this training has been so impactful. And I will want us to engage, this training, so that we'll be sure that we are talking to people and you are really getting value from this training. So, if you are live on this training right now, kindly drop your name and your location. Your name and your location. So your name and your location. Okay, so an information reaching me is that a lot of us are unable to comment. Okay, now this is how you do it. Click the subscribe button. Once you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to comment. You will be able to comment. Once you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to comment. So just click on the subscribe button so that it will allow you to comment. To allow you to comment, click on the subscribe button so that you'll be able to comment. Like I said, today is another wonderful session, and it's another powerful session that you cannot miss. And so far we have been looking into we have looked at the understanding about real estate, what real estate is all about, talking about definition of real estate, that everything that human being live on is made up of real estate. The land that we use is real estate. So, and we talk about the type of real estate, which is the commercial, industrial, residential real estate, and so on like that. So, and which I believe we all learn one or two things from them. So, a facilitator, is yesterday also we talked about the personal branding. And from there, we talk about what made up your brand, which is your identity, your communication, your content, your, visibility, your identity, your communications, and, other things like that regarding your brand, and how to build your brand to a professional taste, and in order to be able to gain trust from the people. Like we said that, your brand, all it requires to sell your brand is that people need to trust you. And for you to earn trust, there are a lot of things you need to put in place, which we critically look into and analyze yesterday. And as well, we also look into digital marketing, where the facilitator, taught us a lot of things regarding digital marketing and how to set up, your digital marketing space, and also run us through a practical class on how to create ads, especially run Facebook ads and the like. So, and which I believe that a lot of us have gained so much value from this thing. So, for us to get started, please, I need us to engage us in this session before I bring on the facilitator for today. I need everyone to engage this conversation. I can see now that the engagement is currently low now. So I need us to drop our name and our location. If you are joining this meeting, drop your name and your location. And so we'll be right back shortly. So I need everyone to drop your name and your location. Drop your name and your location. Your name and your location, please. Your name and your location. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Engagement, everyone. Okay, for those of us that are joining, like I said, I need us to drop our name and our location, your name and your location in the comment box. If you're finding it hard to type in the comment box, ensure that you click on the subscribe button. So once you subscribe, you'll be able to drop your details in the comment box. So, coming on board now is a facilitator who is going to be anchoring handling today's special session. So let me just bring on the facilitator.
All right. I believe you can hear me. I believe you all can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know. I want to know that you can hear me. you can hear me, let me know. Let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Thank you very much. If you can hear me, I want to know that you can hear me in the comment section. Congratulations to as many of you that made it to today, till today. Congratulations. You made it. Awesome. Perfect. Ifedayo from Mowe. Awesome. Okay. Alima, I see you loud and clear. Okay. If you can hear me, I want to know that you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section. And if you're just joining, you're unable to comment, you need to subscribe and wait for about 5 minutes before you'll be able to comment. Okay? You need to subscribe to the channel, then wait for about 5 minutes before you'll be able to comment. I believe you all can hear me. I want to know that you can hear me loud and clear. I want to know that you can hear me loud and clear. Please just comment. Alima, I can see you. Alima, I can see you. Alima, I can see you. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. I want to know you can hear me. Please, I want you to go to the group now and tell others. Tell others that we are live. Get others to join. Okay. Thank you so much, Ifedayo, for confirming that. Okay. Tell others. Go to the group chat. Tell others that we are live. Tell others that we are live. Okay? Tell others that we are live. Go to the groups. Go to the group. Go to the group. Tell others that you are live. We are live. I know some of you are engaged with one thing or the other, but this is a segment you don't want to miss. Okay? This is a segment you don't want to miss. Tell others that we are live. I'll be starting in the next 5 minutes. Okay, I can see the numbers are increasing. I'll be starting in the next 5 minutes. Okay, I'll be starting in the next 5 minutes. Go to the group chat, tell everyone that we are live. The class has started. The class has started. Yes, you may have access to the recording, but you cannot compare the experience of being present live. All right? So go to the group and tell everyone that we are live. In the next 3 minutes, I'll be starting. In the next 3 minutes, I'll be starting. Okay? Once it is 12:18, I'm going to be starting. Once it is 12:18, I will be starting. Get others to join. Please, if you love them, get them to join in now, now, now. I mean now. Get everyone to join in now, 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 now. Once it is 12:18, I am starting. Once it is 12:18, I am starting. Ladies and gentlemen, once it is 12:18, I am starting. And if you can see my screen, I want to know. Okay, I want to know in the comment section. I need you to engage me. If you can see my screen, I want to know. Let me know that you can see my screen. Okay, let me know. Who I am, and I believe is going to inspire you. I believe is strongly going to inspire you. Okay, it is going to inspire you. All right, this is 12:16. We have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Please go to the group chat and tell everyone we are live. If you belong to the group chat, tell everyone that we are live. The screen is clear. Perfect. Thank you so much, Ifedayo, for confirming that. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Okay, these numbers are just fluctuating. Let's get everyone to join in. Awesome, awesome. 1 minute to go, and then I'm going to kick off. regardless of the number. 1 minute to go. I'm going to kick off regardless of the number. Okay? Regardless of the number, I am kicking off. 1 minute to go. Who is ready? Type ready, 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 ready. Let's go, everybody. Type ready, 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 ready. Let's go, everybody. Ready, 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 ready. I am ready. Ready for value. I am ready for value. Awesome. Energy in the room. Energy in the room. Energy in the room. I am ready for value. I am ready for value. 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more. 30 seconds more. Type I am ready. Ready, ready, ready. Ready for value. I am ready. Ready, ready, ready. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 12:18 and the class starts now. So I welcome each and every one of you to the day 3 of the Real Estate Empowerment Program powered by the Gestpoint Ambassadorship Academy. And the focus majorly is to empower individuals, regardless of your status, empower you with knowledge, empower you with skill that you can use to make more money for yourself. That is just the goal. We realize that there is a high rise in unemployment in Nigeria. And one of the ways to tackle this unemployment is to equip yourself with a skill that is relevant, a skill that is needed in the marketplace. Ladies and gentlemen, may I tell you, the marketplace will not reward you for time. Why? Because a lot of people, we work the same hours. You can be in an organization, the work starts between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Everybody resume 8 a.m., closes 5 p.m. You have various type of people in the workplace, but yet you realize that why some people work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., not every one of them are collecting the same pay. Yes, not every one of them are collecting the same pay. Why? Because the market will not reward you for what? For time. The market is not paying you because of time. The market is paying you because of value. That's why you see someone working in an organization being paid 50,000 naira. And yet, still in that same organization, another person is being paid 500,000 naira. What is the difference? Let me know in the comment section. Why is there a gap like that? Someone working in an organization, working the same hours, earning 50,000 naira. Another person working the same hours, earning 500,000 naira. Why is that so? Let me know in the comment section. Amazing. Amazing. Yes, the simple term is value. The simple term is value. Value that the person brings to the table. And for you to bring value to the table, you need to equip yourself with superior knowledge. And that's the reason why this empowerment program is being held by Gestpoint Nigeria Limited. Okay, if you love that, please let me know in the comment section. Throw some emojis in the comment section. Type Gestpoint, we love you. Gestpoint, I love you. Amazing. Amazing. You guys are amazing. Powerful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, growing up, I realized that my family, never had a home of their own, right? We kept on moving from one place to another place, from one state to another state. At a point in time, we were living in a place, that was not so conducive, in an uncompleted building. The windows was bad. The roof, in fact, there is no roof, it's a decking. So when rain falls, the water begins to drop from the deck because they've not roofed the upper part. So this is the kind of life I was living then, right? And fortunately, things turned around, things began to change. I was taken in by someone very dear to me, and things began to change. And I began to see that people were doing well, and most of them had one thing in common. The people that I see around me that were doing well, they had one thing in common. And that thing that they had in common is that they own a property. Okay, they own a property. And that was when I realized that, that was when I realized that there's something called real estate. And I told myself, one day I will be wealthy too. I will own property. The environment shaped my mindset. It shaped my mindset that one day I'm going to own a property, in my name. And that was how I started learning as much as I could about real estate. And ladies and gentlemen, today, by the grace of God, within a space of 4 years, I have grown in the real estate industry. Okay, my life has changed. I have grown to become the general manager of a real estate company, the real estate company that is powering this particular empowerment program, which is Gestpoint Nigeria Limited. Now I'm helping other people like you, to own properties, to own a home, and also to generate income, passive income, okay, through real estate investment vehicle. Okay, so if you've ever struggled or dreamed of building wealth, I'm here to tell you it is possible. I have lived it and I am helping others too. Okay, this is just a simple, thing you should know about me. My name is Elijah Adeshino, and I am a broker of transgenerational wealth. So what I simply do is that I help high-value individuals build and preserve wealth through real estate investment vehicle and agro real estate. So today, I'm going to be sharing certain things with you. And many of you have heard of what we call the multi-dimensional poverty index. If you have heard of the multi-dimensional poverty index, I want you to type it in the comment section. Say, yes, I have heard of it. If you have not heard of it, say, no, I haven't heard of it. Now, what does this multi-dimensional poverty index mean? According to statistics, it shows that 63% of people living in Nigeria, they are under this multi-dimensional poverty index, which is, we are saying that over 133 million people are under this multi-dimensional poverty index, according to statistics. Now, what this multi-dimensional poverty index measures is simply the percentage of household in a given country like Nigeria that is deprived of three things that they are deprived of. Any country that is deprived of three things, that its citizens are deprived of these three things, they are under the multi-dimensional poverty index. Number one, monetary poverty. There is no money. There is no money. There is no money in the economy. Then, this particular country, if the citizens do not have money, it means that they are under this multi-dimensional poverty index. Number two, they lack education. And number three, they lack basic infrastructure services. And that's why you see, most of the time, if you're in Nigeria, you begin to, your prayer points is likened to your environment, what you're experiencing. But immediately you leave Nigeria and you go to the United States or you go to the UK, you realize that all those things that you are using and all those things that we're serving as prayer points, they have all been provided for. So what are you going to be praying for? The road, the school, everything is made available, right? So any given country that is experiencing monetary poverty, lack of education, and lack of basic infrastructure, they are under this multi-dimensional poverty index. And an example is Nigeria, because true, we lack some of these things. And according to a survey that was done across several states in Nigeria, it shows that 73% of the people that fill that survey have more than one source of income. A lot of you are in your PPA right now, or you are doing one job or the other somewhere. I can tell you, there's a saying, if earning or gaining financial freedom is your goal, then salary is not the route. Salary is not the route. 73% of people that fill the survey said that they have more than one source of income. Why? Please confirm. Let me know that we are still together. Okay. Now let's move forward. According to these statistics, 64% of the respondents said that they make less than 100,000 naira. Even according to in Nigeria, the yes.
Are we still together? The minimum wage of Nigeria is not even up to 100,000 naira. Right? And a lot of people are experiencing this. Okay, let's move forward. Now, again, according to the statistics, 63% of Nigerians report that their income is not enough to take care of them, talk less of taking care of someone, talk less of taking care of a dependent. I know some of you here, you have one sister, one brother, one, and you are even going into the labor market. Maybe some of you here are even, while you are in the labor market, or even before you get to the labor market, even while you are still in school, you are still taking care of your siblings at home. You can just imagine how life is, right? This is the reality that we are living in. This is the reality that we are living in, right? And so why are we experiencing all of these things? One is the high cost of living. Why is it that your income is not sufficient to take care of you, talk less of taking care of someone else? It is because of the high cost of living. So many years ago, a bag of rice was selling for 15,000 naira. How much is a bag of rice now? Let me know in the comment section. How much is a bag of rice right now, today, as we speak? Right? High cost of living, high cost of transportation. You want to rent an apartment. Many years ago, you want to rent 3-bedroom. You are looking at 300,000 naira. Today, if you don't have between 1 million to 3 million naira, you cannot rent a good 3-bedroom apartment. Talk less of even one room self-contained. In Lagos here, one room self-contained, do you know how much it is? Even in Ibadan, across Nigeria, Abuja, right? High cost of living. And I know some of you are experiencing this. Number two is debt. Because the salary is not sufficient to take care of you. You will go and borrow money from fair money. You will borrow money from rent money. You will borrow money from OK Cash. And at the end of the day, by the time your salary comes, the salary that is not even sufficient to take care of you, you are using it to pay loans. Then at the end of the day, as you are paying one loan, you are taking another loan. How will you live? How will you live your life? Okay? And number three, medical expenses. If you're unable to take care of yourself, your health, how would you not fall into sickness? The stress that you go through every single day, journey from your house to work, imagine the distance. Especially for some of you that are just starting your life. Because you may not get the kind of job that you want at the very beginning. And the reason why you cannot get the kind of job that you need, that can take care of you, part of the reason is the fact that you do not possess the required skills and experience. Because the labor market does not just want to employ people. They need people that have skill, that have experience, that they can work independently. But some of you here, you are yet to gain that experience. So you will rather build experience. And for you to build experience, you need to take jobs that will not be able to pay you very well at the early stage. I believe you're with me. If you're still with me, let me know in the comment section. If you're still with me, let me know in the comment section. Type, I am with you. Type, I am with you. Type, I am with you. I hope I'm not just talking to myself right now. I hope I'm not just talking to myself. Engage me, guys. 100%. Thank you so much, Ifedayo. Thank you so much for confirming that. Amazing. Amazing. Let's move. Are we still together? Another reason is unexpected expenses. For some of you that have friends, that have family, uncles, aunties, they know that, oh, you are done with your NYC now. Some of them will be, will be preparing themselves to start collecting, money that are due. So therefore, they are entitled to something from you. How will you live your life? Unexpected expenses. Someone just come into your DM and they will target you when you just collect your alawi, or they will target you when you just collect your salary. Sonyo, that's when they've not been greeting you for the past 3-4 weeks. Is when you collect your alawi, they will remember to greet you and they will not tell you. They will send you, good morning, how are you doing? You know, today, tomorrow, they will not bill you. Unexpected expenses. It's good to give. These are things that is making our income not to be sufficient for us. Talk less of taking care of someone else. Well, I've talked about unemployment. Your lifestyle choices. Lifestyle choices. Some of you want to live in high brand areas. Okay? Forgetting that you need to build ground up. Right? Some of us, we want to enjoy the best of life. You know, go and buy all those wonderful clothes, ashrebi and everything. At the end of the day, what happened? There is nothing left. Okay? Our mindset about money. It is one thing to know how to make money. It is one thing to know how to manage money. It is another thing to know how to put money to work in such a way that it will make more money for you. A lot of us here, you know how to make money, whether because you have gone through the educational system, you've graduated, you know, you have one, you know, whatever course that you study, be it medicine, be it business admin, accounting, or whatever you, be it education. At least you have that education, all right, that knowledge, and therefore you apply for a job. You know how to make money, how to do business. But not many of us know how to save money. You don't save money as a form of investment, but you save money for investment. Hello? You don't save money as a form of investment, but you save money for investment. Why? Because the money that you save, it will keep losing value due to inflation. It will keep losing value. You understand what I'm trying to say? Right? It will keep losing value. So what you need to do is to find way to make your money, to save money for investment, and that money begins to work for you. Okay? Some of these things we are going to be treating, you know, as time goes on. All of these things, I will not be able to take it here, how you can make extra money. But I'm going to share one way, one solid way that we have been sharing, okay, to make more money for yourself. Okay, without having, you know, to work 9 to 5. Ladies and gentlemen, right? Let me even ask you this question. For some of you that have been working for over a while, or those of you that have started working now, okay, do you have what we call emergency fund? Let me know in the comment section. As I'm asking this question, I want to know that you are following me. I want to know that I'm not speaking to myself alone. Do you have emergency funds? Do you have emergency funds? Engage me, everybody. Engage me, everybody. Do you have emergency funds? A fund that, oh, if something happens, no. That money is there. You can use it to resolve the problem. A lot of us don't have. Even if you have, how long can that emergency fund take care of you? Thank you so much, Ifedayo. How long can that emergency fund take care of you? At least your emergency fund should be able to take care of you for the next 3 to 6 months. Are you following me? Right? Have you even thought of saving for retirement? Some of us that are just starting our life. Have you even thought of, I need to start saving for retirement too? You can just imagine, you know, this environment where the circumstance around is not helping us to think in this direction. But these are ways we need to begin to think. We need to prepare for the unforeseen. And the only reason why we are unable to prepare for the unforeseen is because what we even currently have is not sufficient to take care of us. But again, that is not an excuse. That is not an excuse. You can start building the culture of saving. It's not until when you have millions that you begin to learn how to save. It starts from now. It starts from now. And habit you did not build now. When you get hundreds of millions of naira, you can never implement that habit. It is not a course. It is not a curse, guys. I believe you understand me. It is not a curse. So in the midst of all of these things that I've been sharing, ladies and gentlemen, in the midst of all the economic challenges that we are having, the real estate sector emerges as a beacon of hope, offering potential amidst uncertainty. Real estate. Now, do you know that real estate, the Nigerian real estate market is valued over 13 billion, $650 million. That's over 22 trillion naira. And why is the real estate industry thriving? Why is the real estate industry thriving? Ladies and gentlemen, it's due to three things. Three things. And if you are following me, I want you to type it in the comment section. 3 reasons why the real estate industry is thriving. 3 reasons why the real estate industry is thriving. Number 1, high demand for housing. Do you know that we have over 8 million deficit, housing deficit in Nigeria? Over 8 million, I say 8 million, over 28 million housing deficits in Nigeria. Do you know what that means? It means that anybody that provides solution to that problem is going to make money. That's number 1. Why is there a housing deficit? Is due to number 2, high growing population. Couple of years ago, we are over 120 million. Now, today, we're over 220 million. Statistics is showing that by 2050, that is 24 years from now, we will be eating 400 million people. Ladies and gentlemen, if we fail to solve the problem of housing today, imagine how life will look like by 2050. Imagine how life will look like. Number 3, the quest for urbanization. The bush of yesterday is now the city of today. Definitely, the bush of today will become the city of tomorrow, and that is due to urbanization. I was in a particular location this week, and I was like, in this 21st century, people are still living in mud houses, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You can just imagine, if they offer you to live in mud house, will you go and live there? None of us want to go and live in mud houses because we have enjoyed urbanization. We've seen modern living. We've lived in places that are fancy with POP, with good lighting, chandelier, and all sorts of things. So you want to experience the good part of life. This is due to urbanization. So the more people hunger for urbanization, the more real estate industry continue to thrive. Because the bush of yesterday will now be converted, or the bush of today will now be converted to the city of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 3 primary drivers of real estate. Why real estate is thriving. Okay? Real estate is empowering a lot of people. Now, if you can see my screen, we've had, I believe on Monday, some of you that were here, you heard the story of the core members. You know, that even while they were serving, they were earning extra source of income. They were not just depending on alawi alone or salary alone. They were also earning what we call commission. I'm going to talk more about commission very soon. Okay? We have teachers, we have bankers, we have students, housewives that are earning passive income through real estate. And all they just need to do is just the only material that they need, and they're not going to buy this material. It's just the amount. Just tell someone somewhere, there is this or there is that, and all of a sudden, being the middleman, you get something for yourself. It's as simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, right? How can you be empowered? Okay. Number 1 is either you become an investor. Okay. For an investor, you need to have money. Number 2, or you will become a referrer. You see one property, you refer the person to the company, and then you earn something for yourself. Okay? Now, or number 3, which is why you are here, you become a certified real estate consultant. A certified real estate consultant is someone who has the knowledge and the expertise to help other people make smart real estate decisions. You are like a doctor. Just like the way a doctor will prescribe a drug to his patient, so as a consultant in the real estate industry, you are going to prescribe a real estate investment to an investor, and that investor begin to appreciate you for the rest of his life. If you're still with me, type I am with you. Engage me, everybody. Engage me, engage me. Are you still with me? Right? On my screen, you can see. You can see on my screen. Excited, let me know in the comment section. If you're excited, let me know in the comment section. Are you excited? Are you excited? Do you want to know how to interact? How to interact? Do you want to know? Engage me, everybody. I hope I'm not talking to myself alone. Can you still hear me? Are you excited? Are you excited? Let me know. Let me know. Engage me. Engage me. Engage me. Engage me. You are here. Great. Awesome. Thank you so much. Perfect. Perfect. Let's move forward. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about client communication strategy. Client communication strategy. Okay? So let's move forward. How to interact with the client, right? How to interact with the client. But before I move forward, I want to ask you one question. Why are you here? What problem do you want to solve? What problem do you want to solve? This is something you need to ruminate on. You can be anywhere at this time, but you choose to be here. There must be a reason. There must be a reason. Find that reason. Write down that reason. Remind yourself of that reason. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, just before I talk about how to communicate with a client, I'm going to quickly talk about how to sell and close clients before we talk about how to manage them. Okay? How to sell and close client. How to sell and close client. If you're excited about that, let me know in the comment section. Okay? Let me know in the comment section. Amazing. How to sell and close clients. Now, let's start. What is selling? You can drop your own suggestion of what you think selling is in the comment section. What is selling? What is selling? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, selling is a way of life. Selling is a way of life. Selling is a prerequisite for every success you are going to create in your life. Are you following me? Selling is a way of life. It is a prerequisite for every success you are going to create in your life, which means that whatever you want to become in life, it doesn't matter how wealthy you want to become, you must be able to sell something. You must be able to sell your way through. Sell the idea, sell the opinion. You must be able to sell something. It doesn't have to be a product. That's what I'm just trying to explain to you right now. That is not just all about selling a product alone. Selling is a way of life. It's a prerequisite for every success you're going to create in your life. If you want to become a billionaire like Dangote, you must be able to sell something, sell an idea. At this stage, Dangote is not just selling products. Dangote is selling ideas that can last for generations. Opinions. If you're able to get someone to do something that they will naturally not do, you just sold to the person. So, which means that selling is not difficult. Some of us say, selling is difficult too. Because every day, it's either you are selling or someone is selling to you. If you're able to get your boyfriend to do something that he will not do ordinarily, you just sold to him. If you're able to get your wife to do something that she will not do ordinarily, you just sold to her an opinion, an idea, an initiative. Why? Because it is a prerequisite for every success you're going to create in life. Now, according to the, let's just bring some definition to it now. Right? Now, pay attention. Selling is an action. Selling is an action of persuading. Number one, persuading. And in fact, do you know that children are skilled salespeople? Children are skilled salespeople because they will keep on. Oh, mommy, I want ice cream. Mommy buys today. You tell her, okay, I'm going to buy for you. She will come. Mommy, I've not bought the ice cream for me. Mommy, see the ice cream. Mommy, see the ice cream. They are able to persuade. They will persuade you till what? Till you buy that ice cream for them. So when it comes to selling, it is an action that deals with persuading or influencing another to take some action, some course of action, or to accept something. So you can see you are persuading, you are influencing, you are finding a way to move the hand of the person, to move the leg of the person, to move the mind of the person into or towards a particular action or to accept something. Remember, I said earlier, for you to say yes to that guy or to that lady, what happened? You just did what? You were able to sell, and she accepted your offer, or he accepted your offer. Do you understand what I'm trying to communicate? Good. Now, the reason you will not be able to sell is because you don't know what you're doing. The reason you will not be able to sell is because you don't know what you're doing. Now, this is it. If you don't understand something, you are not in control. And when you are not in control, you are not going to get results. And when you don't get results, you are not going to like what you are doing. Most of us, the only reason why we don't like what we are doing is because we don't understand. And as a result, we are not in control. And when you're not in control, you can't get results. Imagine you don't know how to drive and they give you a car and you enter inside, you start the ignition and are you going to move it? Okay, let's assume. Hello, can you still hear me? Let's move forward. So as a professional real estate consultant, you want to be in control of the conversation, in control of the business, in control of the income, in control of your client. He who asks the question is in control of the conversation. This is another topic for another time, okay? But in order for you to be a great salesperson, in order for you to be able to sell very well, you need to be able to first sell yourself. You have to sell yourself first at what you are selling. You need to sell yourself first if you really want to be skilled at selling. If for instance, you are selling a particular bag as a lady, and you yourself, you cannot buy it, how will you be able to convince other people to buy it? You need to be able to sell yourself first. Sell that product to yourself first. Then you begin to find reasons why you should buy the product. You begin to pay attention. You begin to come up with reasons. So by the time you now begin to speak to someone, you are speaking from a place of knowing, a place of experience. Do you understand? You have to sell yourself completely, 100%, all the way. Now, what's the first stage? You need to be able to convince yourself that your service, your product, your company, your ideas are superior to others. Do you understand? You need to convince yourself that your service, your product, your company, they are superior. You need to believe so strongly in your level of service that nobody can offer the level of service that you are offering. If they just leave you and that client, leave you and that customer, the way you will undo the client, the packaging, the servicing, everything that you are going to do, nobody else can deliver that quality except you. And you have to be convinced that it is true. Do you understand? Number two is, until you become convinced of the value, others will never agree with you. If you are not convinced of the value of your product, other people will never be convinced. If you are not convinced on the quality of the bag that you are selling, other people will not be convinced that that bag is of quality. So you need to be convinced first, internally. Be convinced about the value of your product, what it can do, the benefit it can offer people, how it can change their life, how it can transform their life, how it can make their processes better. A sale is made when your conviction and belief about something is stronger than another. So it goes beyond the product or service. It's about your conviction. Are you convinced? That is the first place sales take place. Conviction that no, this particular product is the best. You can't get it anywhere else. Let's move forward. So how do you build conviction? Number one, you need to answer some questions. Why should they choose your product instead of someone else's product? Why should they choose your product instead of someone else's product? Number two, why should someone do it right now or buy it right now and not wait some other time? Number three, why should someone buy your product for more money than a similar product for less money? Why should they? These are questions you need to answer to build conviction so that you can sell absolutely anything. Number five, why should someone do it with you or buy from you and not someone else? Remember, conviction. Why must it be Alima? Why must it be Ifedayo? Why? Number five, rather, why should someone else buy from Gestpoint and not another company? Why should they buy from your company and not another company? These are ways you build conviction. So that when you are speaking from a place of conviction. And conviction is like a frequency. When you begin to speak from a place of conviction, people tap into that frequency. And all they can do and all they will do is to ask you, how can I get started? What should I do? How much am I paying? Okay, where am I paying to? Send me the account details. If it's making sense to you, I want to know in the comment section. Type it makes sense. Type it makes sense. If it is making sense to you, type it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Now, until you become sold on your product and services, that your conviction becomes so high that it becomes so irresistible to others. You need to become so sold on your products and services that your conviction is so high and it is irresistible to any other person or to other people. Do you understand? Okay, now let's talk about commission. All these are foundation I need to lay. You need to know. You need to be aware of so that you can get the right results. I know a lot of us, if they say, come and work for commission, you say, commission, no, me, no, I'm not believing on commission. See, salary is a false security. Hello, salary is a false security. Investment, hey, oh my God. Let me tell you something. Salary can only make you a living. Hello, salary can only make you a living. But you see, investment, it can make you a fortune. Okay, ti wọ mọ́tò ẹ̀ pé àbí? Can you still hear me? Are you still here? Please let other people to join. Let's get other people to join. Let's get other people to join. Please go to the group chat and tell others, we are still live. We are still live. Okay, thank you so much, Alima. You are still here. Awesome. I was trying to establish the fact that salary can make you a living. But you see, investments, commission, it can make you a fortune. Okay? Why? Do you know that commission, or rather, your entire life is a commission? Your entire life is a commission. In case you don't know, your entire life is a commission. Every moment of every day that you spend, happy or not, is a commission. It's a reward for something that you do right or something that you do wrong in your life. Do you understand? If you do something right, you get thank you and you begin to smile. That joy that you have in your heart is a commission for something right that you did. Our entire life, if you're a Christian, you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you receive protection, you receive all the blessings that is thereof. All the blessings that you receive is a commission for accepting Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, as well as our Muslim brothers, as Muslim sisters. Are you getting me? Our entire life is a commission. Where you live, happiness is a commission. Security is a commission. If you are living in a good home, is a commission. If you're experiencing love, confidence, peace, even a great family, the church that you belong to, the community that you belong to, everything that has to do with your entire life is a commission for something right that you did or something wrong that you did. So which means every day we are earning commissions. It doesn't have to be in monetary value. That is the point I'm trying to establish. That every day you are earning commission for something right that you did or something wrong that you did. If you receive a promotion today, it is because of you are doing your job very well. If you receive an increment in salary today, it's because you are doing your job very well, and then they compensate you. Do you understand what I'm trying to communicate, guys? Your entire life is a commission. So when it comes to selling, remember where we started, is an action that deals with persuading people, okay, influencing their interest, their interest, influencing their decision to take interest into your products and services. And you can do that through marketing, talking about your products and services online, through educative videos, posting on WhatsApp status, posting on YouTube, doing, and all have you, running ads and all that, right? Another thing is that when it comes to selling, you need to find out what your client wants. And one of the ways to find out what your client wants is asking the why. So someone comes into your DM, he says, I want to tell me about, I want to buy land. Instead of just sending the flyer, oh, this is the land property that we have. Find out why. Oh, great. Awesome. Thank you so much. Is it okay if I ask you a question? Why are you looking to acquire a property at this time? They tell you, oh, I want to buy it for retirement. Oh, I want to buy it in my child's name. Boom! It helps you to get the right product. So by the time you're not pitching the product to them, you are aligning it with their why. So it looks as though this product is for me, is designed for me. Have you ever bought something and it looks as though this product is as if the producer, they've seen you, they've seen your life, and they know that, oh, this is the problem that you're having, and they come up with a product that solves that problem. And it looks so personal. That is what finding out the why looks like. Okay, so number 3, you produce what they want with your products. All right, because you have found out the why, and then you sell yourself, sell your credibility. Okay, does that make sense? If it makes sense to you, let me know in the comment section. Type it makes sense. If it makes sense to you, I want to know. Type it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Type it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Are you still with me? Are you still with me? Okay, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So now let's talk about understanding the buyer. We are still talking about selling. Okay. Now, when it comes to the buyer, never expect people to agree with you if you are disagreeing with them. So someone comes to your, thank you so much, Alima, right? Never expect people to agree with you if you are disagreeing with them. For instance, you have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, you have a wife, you have a husband, and you are disagreeing with them, and you want them to agree with you that this bag, they should buy it for you, or that thing, they should do it for you, that thing, or that thing, they should stop doing it. You need to give agreement before you get agreement. The first rule of selling is always agree with the customer. If you want agreement, you have to be agreeable yourself. Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you that you think it's too expensive. I agree with you. I agree with you that you feel this way. So what you do, agree, respond, and continue. You must be willing to give agreement before you get agreement. Okay? Is that understood? Now let's move forward. Let's go to attitude. All these are basic skill that you should have that I'm trying to tell you. Basic skill, the skill of agreeing. Number two, the skill of attitude. A great attitude is worth more than a great product. A great attitude. See, even when the person does not need that product, but because of your attitude, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you empathize, the way the whole thing goes, the person will be moved to buy from you. Attitude. A lot of people have lost certain sales, certain deals because they don't have attitude. What do you mean? Are you the only one? If you don't buy, another person will buy. Do you understand? So people want to feel good. So when you combine a great attitude with a great product, then you become unstoppable. So you want to reason, how does it feel to be a millionaire? So that by the time you now begin to speak to someone that is high value, you'll be speaking from that place of how it being a millionaire, how it feels. Respecting them, honoring them, okay? Complimenting them, appreciating them, providing value, providing necessary informations, ability to handle objections. Treat your client like the millionaire, even if they don't have millions in their bank account. Hello, someone typed out in the comment section. Treat your client, even if it is that Yaloja, treat her like a millionaire, even if they don't have millions in their bank account. Okay? Treat people the way they want to be treated. Attitude is more important than the product. Okay? Let's move forward. Now, I'm going to talk about, in addition to help you to sell, okay, the magic of give. Service is senior to selling. Service people into sales. Give people the highest level of service. The secret to selling is giving. Give value. Give valuable information. You want to over-deliver. Give value. Give value. Are we still together? Give value. Ensure that your WhatsApp status is a citadel of learning. Your Facebook is not about posting, condemning the government, requesting for urgent 2Ks. All of those trash, remove it. Talk about things that can impact their life, improve their life, help them make better decisions. How to live healthy. For instance, why you don't just talk about real estate alone on your WhatsApp status. You don't talk about come and buy, or investment. You can talk about how to live healthy, why it is important to drink water. Some people, they will just be scrolling, really? So I need to drink water like this. Okay. Just that alone. They will want to view your WhatsApp status every single day. You talk about, things to look out for before you go into any investment. And you talk about those things. Oh, really? Okay, they've put it in their mind. So when they want to buy any property, they are, this person that said that I should check this. Okay, let me contact this person if this person has this property. And that is how they begin to make the sale. Because you gave value. Does it make sense? I believe it does. Let's move forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the phase of selling. If you learned something through that first part, rather, that should be the second part, right? Yes, the second part, which is selling. Let me know. If you learned something, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. What did you learn? What did you learn? What did you learn? What did you learn? Engage me, guys. What did you learn when it comes to selling? Okay, type it in the comment section. Type it in the comment section. I want to know that you're still with me. What did you learn about selling? Now, we are moving to the third part, which is focused on client communication strategies. Now, you've been able to, get so you want to learn certain things now, right? You want to learn how to, the strategies to engage in a productive interaction with your clients and ultimately get them to buy from you. Okay? So get them to say yes, get them to request for the form, get them to make their payment. All right? Now, what is client communication strategy? What is client communication strategy? What is client communication strategy? It's very simple. It is a set of practice to create a better interaction, a set of practice, a ritual, things that you do steadily every time, at every point in time. To do what? To create better interaction between you as a brand or your business and your clients, with the end goal to make the client to take action, to buy from you. Thank you so much, Sarah. Selling goes beyond just marketing. It's more of giving value. Thank you. Okay, let's move forward. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 proven strategies for securing a successful deal. I'm going to be sharing with you 7 strategies from the very first phase. I'm going to walk you through like a 5-year-old child. Okay? If you're excited about that, let me know in the comment section so that we can move forward. I'm excited, super excited about this because I know your life will change. I know your life, there is no way your life will not change. There is no way your life will not change after this class. Okay? Let's move forward. Now, number 1, prospecting. This is the first strategy. Prospecting. Now, imagine as a guy, you began to observe all the female friends that you have. You are prospecting, you are prospecting, you are prospecting. You are looking at them, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they live their life. You are prospecting where they go to. If you find anyone that is in alignment with your vision and your goal for your life, what do? You then approach the person and tell the person, I want you to be my girlfriend, or I want you to be my wife. Just the same way as a guy, you prospect a lady. It's the same way you prospect a client. Do you understand that? Yes, you do. Most especially guys. Let's move forward. Now, prospecting here means connecting with the client. Okay? Connecting with the client. So this is not just about finding potential clients. It's about understanding who your prospect is through effective communication. Remember, we are talking about client communication strategies. And we said prospecting. So you need to firstly engage in a targeted research. You want to know, the people that can buy this your products and services, okay, they earn between, let's say, 500,000 naira or 300,000 naira monthly. Annually, they may earn over 20 million naira, or between 7 to, let's say, 25 million naira annually. Okay, okay. These people, this set of people, they will be attending this kind of church, Winners Chapel, House on the Rock, Elevation. Okay, this set of people, they will belong to this club. They can belong to Ikoyu Club. They can belong to one cooperative, one millionaire cooperative, one this and that. Okay. These are the set of people that can buy into my products and services. Prospecting. You have identified them. Okay. You look through your contacts. This my brother. I'm suspecting will be earning nothing less than 500,000 naira monthly. You should be able to pay at least 100,000 naira monthly for an investment that can help his life for the rest of his life. Do you understand? Prospecting. Okay. So We are looking, don't forget, we are looking at the communication perspective here. We've been able to identify, okay, these are the set of people. This is the church they go to, this is the restaurant they go to, this is what they earn, this is the likely amount of what they would earn or what they are earning, right? Now, before you approach these people, the first thing you need to do is what we call craft a unique value proposition that doesn't just introduce yourself, but also resonates. It doesn't just inform, oh, my name is Alima. I sell real estate. I want to talk to you about real estate. Hello. If I hear that, I will run away from you because I know you want to come and take away money from me. People love to buy, but they don't like being sold to. People love to buy, but they don't like being sold to. So how do you sell to these people? First thing first, craft a unique value proposition. For as many of you that were here when we started, I communicated my unique value proposition. I said, hi, my name is Elijah Additional. I am a broker of transgenerational wealth. What I simply do is that I help high-value individuals build and preserve their wealth through real estate investment vehicle and agro real estate. Do you understand? Right? I crafted a unique value proposition. It informs the person that I'm speaking to. The person is able to know who I am and what value I can offer to the person. It speaks of your why, what you do, and how you do what you do, and how it can impact their life. Unique value proposition. I want you to sit down and think. Remember, the first question that I asked you when I started this segment, I asked you, why are you here? What are you trying to achieve? Come up. Your unique value proposition comes up from your why. I also told you my story of how the fact that my parents do not have any property, how we lived in an uncompleted building, rain falls, water begins to drop, and I told myself I'm not going to be like this. So when I begin to see people that have also gone through what I've gone through, I am motivated to want to speak to them to change their life. So craft an introduction that doesn't just inform, but also what? Resonates. Number two, think of a way to capture their attention and create immediate engagement. For instance, if you see them, maybe they're on the street, they're in your church, or you went to that restaurant, or wherever if it's physical, or even on WhatsApp DM, right? Find a way to initiate a conversation. For instance, if it is physical, you look through the person, you see what the person wears, or maybe you pass through the person, you love the smell of the person. Wow, you can start your conversation from that place. Wow, I love your smell. Oh, good morning, sir. How are you doing? Great, I love your smell. Wow, the person, oh, thank you very much. Can I know what perfume you use? Oh, is this and this? It's a combination of, wow, you really smell good. You've already started conversation. The person, see, at that point, the person will not know what is coming for him or her. You've engaged the person. And that is not the time for you to now begin to sell to the person. After the person was, oh, by the way, my name is Elijah Additional. I am a broker of transgenerational. What I simply do is I help high-value individuals like you build and preserve their wealth through real estate investment vehicle. Well, I totally understand that you must be busy when you are going out, and I don't want to take much of your time. Is it okay if I, get your contact? I would like to share one or two investment strategies that could help you in 2026, grow your portfolio. Is it okay with you? Yes, it's okay. Please, can I have your contact? Okay, not a problem. Bam, 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 bam. You collected the contact. The person adds you to their contact. You save their contact. They are seeing your WhatsApp status. You are seeing their WhatsApp status. This is how you begin to market yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not by shocking them. I'm giving you the strategy. If you understand number one strategy, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Prospecting. Let's move on to the number two. Number two, build rapport. I've already started talking about building rapport earlier. Okay? By establishing a genuine connection. So you've identified something, maybe on their WhatsApp status or whatever, and you just, begin to build a rapport. Oh, by the way, what do you think about what is going on in Nigerian economy today? Maybe you just want to chat the person, you want to engage the person in a conversation. Someone that I have not talked to. Oh, great, how are you doing? It's been we thank God. Oh, God is good. Oh, how have you been coping? You look at how the economy is and all that. Oh, the person say, wow, it's not been easy, but we shall thank God. In fact, you see, majority of the people that I've been talking to lately, one thing that I keep hearing that they keep saying, is that one of the strategies that they have been using to cope within this time is some of the investment that they have done, investment in stocks, investment in mutual funds, even the major one, investment in real estate. Wow. In fact, and I'm very sure you would have one of these investment that I've just listed. Oh, great. Well, I have this and oh, great. Wow, wonderful. Wow. And I'm very sure you are still not settling down on that particular one. You still love to get more investment. Of course, who would not like to make more money? You see the way I started building rapport, building conversation. You see, right? So build rapport. What is number one? Let me know in the comment section. What is number one? Okay, so let's move forward. Now, ensure while you are building rapport, you are engaging the person in a conversation. One of the skills that you need is active listening. Listen well. Listen for the spoken and unspoken words. You want to be able to listen to them. Thank you so much, Alima. Listen to them through active listening. Learn and decode what they are saying, so that you'll be able. And when they say, you can also reiterate it. They know, this person is listening to me. This person is following me. This person values me. Do you understand? Yes. And also, you are practicing active listening so that you can also mirror them. Mirror the way they are talking. Mirror the vocabularies they are using. So that they know that, this person, in your mini, this person is my person. It makes them feel comfortable. Do you understand? Good. Let's move forward. Number 3, identify client needs to tailor solution. So you started engaging them. You've introduced yourself as a real estate investment vehicle. You talked about 1 or 2 in real estate investment, and they're asking you questions. Oh, tell me more about, or they saw your WhatsApp status. Oh, tell me more about this property. Okay, so what do you need to do? It's very simple. Ask questions. Ask questions. Oh, why are you looking to acquire a property at this time? What's your budget? Thank you so much, Sarah. Building rapport. Okay. Number 3 is identifying client needs to tailor solution. And one of the ways to identify client needs is to ask the question, why? Why are you looking to acquire a property? Why do you think one should invest at this time? Can you see? You want the person to sell investment to you, to sell the idea of investment to you. Why do you think someone should invest at this time? Why do you think someone should invest in real estate? Oh, if you have had property, why did you invest in that property as of that time? You want to uncover the why, okay? So that you can use the why in your presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, so let's move to the next one, okay? Remember, I said number 3 is what? Identifying client needs. And one of the ways you can identify the client needs is to what? Ask questions. Remember, he who asks questions is a control of the conversation. And the only way you'll be able to ask quality questions is through active listening. So when they share an unpalatable experience, you want to empathize with them. Oh, so sorry. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine how you must have felt. Oh, I can't imagine how you must have felt, but I know you must have really felt bad. Oh, also share your experience if they have scammed you before. Oh, wow, I can remember one time when I went to Computer Village to get a phone, only for me to, or when I ordered something online, and only for me to realize that, wow, the person just took my money and ran away, did not deliver the goods, did not deliver anything. Do you understand? Empathize with them. Okay? So, once you have been able to find out the why, you can now customize your solution in such a way that your why, your solution answers their why, or solves their why, or solves their problem. Okay? Solves their real estate needs. Do you understand that? I believe you do. Number 4, presentation. You see, this presentation is very, 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 very important. Presentation. You need to see, in fact, when it comes to presentation, you need to practice. Practice. You can look for a roommate or a friend or someone, or use a friend in your WhatsApp status, in your WhatsApp, and practice presentation. What you're going to say first, how you're going to say it, and all those kind of things. So in your presentation, when talking about a particular property, all right, there are certain structure that must be in it, right? It must contain certain things. It must contain maybe testimonials, financial projections, developments that is present at the property, or upcoming development, or projected development, contain pictures, videos. Do you understand? This must be included in your presentation. By using testimonials, what you're doing is social proof. For instance, you went for an inspection, a client was there, you can decide to do a video, even if there's not a client. Just walk up to the man. I'm aware you keyed into this particular property. If I may ask, why did you key into this property? I did it because of this, I did it. That is a testimonial. So if you're talking to someone and the person is saying story, you send the testimonial to them. Do 3, 4, 5 videos of different people. I never knew I got it at 3 million naira then, and now only for me to know that it is 5 million. Hello? Do you get testimonials? Or you can even get testimonials from WhatsApp. Even if you don't have a client, someone somewhere would have sold to someone. Ask other people for their testimonials. Let them share it with you. Share it as though it is your own testimony. Do you understand? Yes, you do. I agree. You do. Okay? So remember, I said in your presentation, at least the location of the property must be there, the title of the property, the amenities, the payment structure. Is it 3 months? Is it 6 months? Is it 9 months? Is it 12 months? Is it 2 years? People want flexible. One of the reasons why it is easy for people to buy into real estate is because of the flexible payments. Do you understand? And even while you're still paying, your property will be appreciating. There was a time we launched a particular property in 2022, Gold City. We launched it at 750,000 naira per plot. And then we did a campaign, buy 5, get 1 free. Only one person keyed into this particular promo. One person. The person got 5. If you do 750 multiplied by 5, that should give you about 3,750,000 naira. That is the value of what he got as of 2022 December, 2023 January. 2023 January. Do you know? So he bought 5 Abi at 3,750,000, and then we gave him 1 for free. 750,000 naira land for free. Total value of what he got was 4,500,000 naira. Right? Do you know within a space of 3 months, the property grew from 750,000 naira to 1.5 million naira, which means 1 plot, and he bought 5. So 1 plot, each of the plot that he acquired in January, by March, each of those plots was selling for 1.5 million naira, and he was still paying. He is yet to finish his payment. You can just imagine. He's here to finish his payments. Do you know, before the end of that year, that property was selling as high as 5 million naira. Between 2023 and now, 2026, value of property within that location is 10 million and above. So which means, remember, he bought 5, we gave him 1 for free, total 6 plots that he has, which means each plot right now, at least they cost a minimum of 10 million naira. A minimum of 10 million naira. A minimum of 10 million naira. That is 60 million naira that he has in value. And he's not paying salary, he's not paying rental cost, he's not doing anything. The land is there, it is appreciating in value within 3 years. Now imagine him leaving it for the next 5 years. How much would that property be worth? Do you understand? That's why it is important. Payment structure, projected ROI. Oh, this property is selling for 1 million naira now. I can guarantee, following the development that is there and the upcoming development that is coming, this property will be selling for 10 million naira in the next 5 years or in the next 2 years. People want to see what is coming. Do you understand? I believe you do. Let's move to the fifth one, right? Sarah, please help me type number 3 and number 4. Sarah and Alima. Number 3 and number 4. Help me type it in the comment section. I want to know you guys are following me. Okay? Now, number 5, objections. You will always encounter objections when you're presenting. You will always encounter objections when you're presenting. And objections is not to chase you away. Objections is an avenue to recommunicate the value of your product and services. Do you understand? Oh, they tell you it's too far. You need to, that's why I said you need to learn, you need to practice your presentation. So you need to, maybe you spoke with someone and the person told you, it's too far, and you didn't know what to say. You've gone to meet Mr. Toby, or you meet, one of the staff and say, I was speaking with a client about this particular product, and the person says it's too far. What should I have said? I couldn't say anything. And the person, no, when a client says it's too far compared to okay, why is the person actually interested in buying property at this time? Oh, the person said you just want to buy and keep. Then this particular project is for this person because it's a land banking project. And when it comes to land banking project, it doesn't have to be within your locality where you're living. Again, what's the person's budget? And the person is saying 1 million naira. Hello, can you get 1 million naira product, 1 million naira land in Lagos? Can you get 1 million naira land in Lagos? It's not possible. Do you see? Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah. Right? Handling objections. When they say it's too expensive. Oh, it's too expensive. Wow. I remember what I told you there. Compliment them. Agree with them. Oh, I agree with you that you think it's too expensive. I agree with you that you think it's too expensive. And I totally understand. But when you say it's too expensive, is it compared to the price or the value of this property 3 years from now? Because from the financial projection is that 3 years from now, this particular property will be selling as high as 5 million naira, 10 million naira, and you are getting it at 1 million naira. Which is more expensive? Is it 3 years from now or today? Of course, which is more expensive? Please hold on, guys. Please hold on. you hear me now, guys? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Yes, I believe you all can hear me. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, let's move forward. I was trying to establish the fact that you need to learn how to handle objections. Thank you so much, Sarah. Right? You need to learn how to handle objections, practice objections. Objections are not yes, it may look as though a client wants to chase you with objections. Oh, it's too pricey, it's too expensive, it's too far, is this, is that. And look, there are opportunities for you to recommunicate the value. Do you understand? There are opportunities for you to use to communicate the value. So anticipate objections. Anticipate that they will tell you it's too expensive. Anticipate they will tell you it's too far. Anticipate they will tell you which documents does the property have. Anticipate objections and practice how to respond to them, so that when they give you the objections, you're not scratching your head thinking of what to say. As they are saying it, you're giving it to them back to back. Do you understand? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. If you're learning, let me know in the comment section. Let me know that you're learning. If you're learning, let me know in the comment section. Let me know that you're learning. Everybody, let's go, let's go, let's go. Engage me. Type, I am learning. I am learning. So objections gives you the opportunity to build credibility through your responses. Clients appreciate transparency and responsiveness. So when you handle objections very well, it fosters relationship or partnership. Okay? It's just some concerns. Thank you so much, Sarah. It's just some concerns that they just want you to provide clarity on. And when you're able to provide the clarity, okay, recently, imagine this. So this client has already bought into the property. We're selling one particular project called Cocoa Republic. Okay, Cocoa Republic. So where we farm on your behalf, and you earn money, and you begin to earn revenue beginning from the third year. A minimum where the revenue, estimated revenue, is between 5 million to 8 million naira per acre. All right, but you need to wait at least for 3 years so that the cocoa will grow, and then we begin to sell. We are the one that is going to do the farm on your behalf, do everything on your behalf, and you're only making a one-time payment. We are taking all the financial burden from day one till you begin to earn revenue and all that. This client has already paid. Okay, he bought 1 acre, he has already paid. Suddenly, one day he just called me. He said, I want to know what's the current progress on the farm. I want to know what's the current progress on the farm. And I was like, okay, that's fine. It's normal. It's normal for a client to ask that. So I tried explaining, okay, this is what we currently have. He said, the reason why I'm asking that is because I was speaking with someone, and the person was saying that is how some agricultural companies, some companies that are into agriculture used to do. They will collect your money at the end of the day. They will not plant anything. You will lose your money. You will not do anything. So it's from what he heard, that person said, that made him to call me. And this same person has been to the farm. He saw what is going on the farm. And yet, he's, you see, giving that kind of objection. Do you understand? So you need to be able to anticipate and patiently. You may have said something before, answered the question before, and they will still ask you again. Patiently, calmly, professionally respond to the person. Remember, your service must be greater than any other person. When you do it right, they should not feel as though any other person can give them the kind of service that you are offering them. Do you understand what I'm trying to communicate? If you're still with me, let me know. Can you hear me now? Wow. Okay, yes, you can hear me. Perfect. All right. Sorry for that break in transmission. Okay, so let's move forward. So we have been able to talk about the strategy of handling objection, anticipate it, prepare for it. They will give you objections. They are not chasing you away, even though it may look as though they are chasing you away. But it is an avenue for you to communicate the value of the products and services. The audio coming out. Thank you so much, Sarah, for confirming that. I believe the audio should be coming out now. Oh, so sorry. Okay, it means I need to take this part again. So I was trying to establish the fact that if you do number 1 to number 5 clearly and very well, what happens is that number 6 will be very easy. Great, thank you so much. Number 6 will be very easy for you to achieve. Number 6 will be very easy for you to achieve if you do number 1 to 5 very well. So when it comes to closing the sale, you want to pay attention to spoken and unspoken words. verbal and non-verbal cues, okay, as the fact that increased interest, positive body language, okay, they're asking specific questions that shows that this person is really interested, wanting to know, wanting to buy this product. Do you understand? Okay, so you need to pay attention to these things so that the client is not asking you a particular question or give you a particular cue. You are still asking, do you understand? Don't lose the sale. Oh. Do you understand? Don't lose the sale. Rather, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Tap yourself. Jima soon. You understand? So you need to pay attention to verbal and non-verbal cues. Okay. So analyze the client engagement level. At least you know if the client begins to give you more attention, know that the client is interested. If the client is giving you more attention, the client is responding to you ASAP. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to close the sale. Okay, so in your presentation and all that, ensure you incorporate elements like storytelling or personalized touches to make the closing experience memorable. Do you understand? One of the ways to close the sale, after you must have done your presentation, you can ask the client, oh, with all I've said so far, what resonates with you most about this particular project? So what you are doing is that you want the client to sell the products to you back. Shows the interest, the client begins to tell you what she is interested in, and as a result of that, the client he has what he is sold, like he's going to sell the product back to you back when you ask the client. So having said all this, what resonates with you the most? Reason why they will want to go forward with the products. That's what we are trying to do. So is that reason you hope? So by the time they want to go off track, you remind them, but you know why you said this and this. Is it that it's not important to you again? You understand what I'm trying to communicate, right? Then finally, you could say, how would you like to proceed? Okay, how would you like to proceed? You want to know, you want to gauge their interest level. You want to gauge if they want to buy now or in 2 weeks later or 1 month later or 2 months later. Gauge their interest. How would you like? So you should have a basket for different categories of clients. Categories of clients that wants to buy immediately. Okay, categories of clients that wants to buy in 1 month or 2 months time, and categories of clients that are just making inquiry, so that you're not going to be exerting energy on those that are just making inquiry and leaving those that are really interested. You must be able to categorize your clients, categorize them. Does it make sense? I believe it does. Now, number 7, if you do number 1 to number 6 right, I bet you number 7 is sure. If you do number 1 to number 6 well, number 7 is sure. What is number 7? Number 7 is securing resale and referral. If you service them, they will recommend you to family, to friends, to colleagues. They will recommend you. They will recommend you. You get the logic. They will recommend you. And that is what you want. You want them to recommend you. You want to get a resale. You want them to come and buy again. See, I have a client that almost all the estates that we are selling, the client has a stake there. He bought number 1, bought number 2, bought number 3. Why? Because of service. They will always come and buy again if you service them well. They will recommend you to family and friends. Do you understand? So what are other ways you can use to service your clients? Now, provide ongoing value on the site. So, they went for site inspection, they took videos. Oh, sir, they started the perimeter fencing. Oh, sir, the documents the registered survey is already hard for the property. Oh, the CFO is already hard for the property. Oh, sir, the gatehouse has been erected already. In fact, the electricity is functional now. They've done the road. You are providing the client with ongoing value, okay? So it's not just like a one-time transaction that they just buy and they forget it, and you too, you forget them. Service them so that they can always come back and buy from you. Leverage client satisfaction. So maybe they followed you for inspection, do testimonials, tell them to share their experience. Even if it is on WhatsApp, they can do testimonials. Oh, could you share why did you choose to move forward with me on this particular to buy this project? Let them share with you. Take a screenshot, go to your WhatsApp status, upload it there, take out, ensure you cut out their name. But what does this thing do? People love to see review. I bet you if you go to Jumia or you go to Temu or whatever it is, right? And you want to order a particular item or a product, what will you check after checking the description of the product? The next thing you go to is go and check the review. If you see bad review, you will run away. That's how it is. So you need good reviews. Do you understand? Another way is send personalized follow-up. Personalized follow-ups. For instance, you are scrolling through WhatsApp status, the street of WhatsApp status, and you saw, oh, today is my birthday, happy birthday to me. My brothers and sisters. If you cannot design, look for a designer. Screenshot that person's picture, send it to the designer, let the designer do a design for you, and upload it on your WhatsApp status and send it to her. I just want to wish you a happy birthday. God bless you. God prosper the works of your hand. Hello. You are in the heart of that person. Oh, their marriage, what is it called? Their marriage anniversary. Congratulate them. Their child's birthday. Congratulate them. Do you know that? See, what I'm saying is very, very important that you do. There is a particular client. So I think he chatted me, or I chatted him. And he then accused me. What did he? Yes, he accused me. He said, "Shay, I didn't know that the father of the wife now passed on." And I was like, I didn't know. Is it the wife? There's something that she has been uploading for a while. I didn't check the status. I didn't know. You can see how important this thing is. It's someone that died. Somebody died, and he's expecting, because of the kind of service that I've serviced him, he's expecting that this guy, you're already part of the family. At least you should. It's expected that you should, maybe greet and say, "Oh, so sorry for the loss. May God grant you the fortitude to bear the loss." I'm not giving them money, but that alone is something to them. Do you understand the reason why it is important to engage in personalized follow-up? Does it make sense to you, ladies and gentlemen? I believe it does, right? Right about now, we also have a role play, but this will not be here. Maybe it's going to be on WhatsApp live call. We're going to have a role play. But if you have any questions so far, please, I want you to drop it in the comment section, or go ahead and drop it in your WhatsApp group. Go ahead and drop your question in the WhatsApp group. And if you have learned something so far, I want you to drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section that you've learned something. Drop it in the comment section that you've learned something, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, while I begin to wrap up this session, I want you to know that excuse is a luxury billionaires cannot afford. And only the poor have it in abundance. It's only the poor that will be seen that will be giving excuses up and down. You will not see Elon Musk, Bill Gates, even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Tony Nimelu, Wale Adenuga, Otedola. You will not see wealthy men give excuses. They get the job done. You wake up in the morning, you understand that your client or your prospect, they will be going to work between 6 and 8 o'clock. And you ensure that you make your post within that time, that as they are going to work, they are scrolling through social media, they see you. Anytime that they open social media, it's you that they see. They will open their WhatsApp status, it's you that they see. They go to Facebook, it's you that they see. They go to Instagram, they see you. They go to TikTok, they see you. There's what we call customer journey. You already know how a day is in the life of your customer, and you know the target point, what to post at what time, what the kind of message you are to communicate at what time. If truly you want to gain financial freedom, then ladies and gentlemen, excuse must become a luxury for you. Excuse must become something that you cannot afford. Just like the way some of us may not be able to afford iPhone 17. That should be the way excuse should be. That you cannot afford not to post. You cannot afford not to talk to someone about helping them gain financial freedom, helping them secure their future. This is the way to go. This is how to do it. And when you do it, you're going to get results. And I look forward to your results. Thank you very much. Congratulations to every one of you that made it thus far. Thank you. And I hand over to our host. Please, you can go ahead with, if you have any question, please ask your question. Okay? Ask your question on the comment section. Ask your questions in the WhatsApp group, and let us move on from there. Thank you very much. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Now, we will be, you can drop your questions, like I said. We will also be having another session, okay, that will be on Google Meet. Another session, your graduation ceremony, will be having as many of us that were very active, attendance were taken. You'll be having your graduation ceremony and also product knowledge session every week, at least twice in a week, twice in a month. We have master classes. We have master classes at least twice in a month, right? So you also get to learn practical ways. We also provide support to every of our consultants at Gestpoint Nigeria Limited. So for instance, you have one brother, one auntie, someone that you have been speaking with, and you're unable to convince the person, call the office, reach out to us. Oh, I have this person, I want to speak with this person, I need your help. Put us on a conference call with the person. We speak on your behalf to the person, and we help you close the deal, and you get the commission. These are the services we provide. And while you're on the call, you're learning, you're growing. Okay? So you can also do role plays. Okay? You can call me, you can call Mr. Toby. Okay, you want to do a role play. I assume the position of a client and you as a consultant, and then you do your presentation. I let you know, okay, where you need to work on. Do you understand? So that you can get results. Ladies and gentlemen, I will let you know, core members that has gone through this program, right? That has gone through this program, within a month after going through this program, they made their first sale. Teachers, students that has gone through this program, this empowerment program, within a month, and I'm not joking, there are evidence everywhere. On Monday, you had some evidence, you had some testimonials, right? They made their sale. So I strongly believe that you are in the right hands and you're going to get the kind of result, because we are here to support you. And I wish each and every one of you good success. So over to you, Mr. Toby. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so very much, Mr. Elijah. Thank you for that very powerful and impactful session. I really appreciate that. I believe a lot of us have really gained a lot of value in today's, class, and even since the day one of this class? Can we just drop it in the comment section?